Hello everybody, this is Ben from Florida, coming to you with a how-to League of Legends video. Today I'm going to be talking about abilities, the differences between passive and activated character abilities, champion abilities, and how to use combos as a champion. So today I've got Ashe, and I've got her up to level 18 just to show you that she can use her full combo, and after this I'm going to be getting Lee Sin, and we can see the differences between a champion like Ashe and a champion like Lee Sin. So that way, when you're playing different champions, it's important to not only understand how their abilities work, but be able to deduce what their combo might be. So here I'm going to start out by demonstrating Ashe's W. It's called Volley. So it describes a little bit about the ability here, and it's got that red plus 68. So if you look right around here, I'll put up the ability. See, it says plus 68. That same 68 can be found over here. It's Ashe's attack. So she's got the 49, and I've picked up a Doran's Blade to give her plus 8, and I've got some runes on that give me a little bit extra. But I just wanted to say that this ability scales off of your attack damage, and I can tell because it's got a red number. And the reason that it's a 68 is because it's giving me plus 100% of my attack damage.
Swiftly now.
So here I go. I'll go into battle, and I'll probably see some minions and maybe a Rise, and I'll cast a Volley. So I press W, and then I click on the map, and boom, there it goes. I could also set it up with smart casting, but I might do a video on smart casting later on. But for now, I'll just keep it on the default casting. So again, I'll do the same ability. Notice it's on cooldown right now, and then after the total of 16 seconds, it comes off of cooldown, so I can use the ability again. So cooldowns prevent it so that you can't just keep casting your abilities like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same ability. So once I level up, I can pick another ability. So these are called skill points, and I could spend them in whatever ability I want to, except right now I can't get my ultimate, but I will get that as soon as I can. I'll pick Frost Shot. So we saw what Volley does, and it's just you cast it, it slows down everybody that it touches, and it gets stopped by minions and monsters, so I just shoot them and they get slowed for a little bit and they take some pretty good damage. Frost Shot is a toggled passive ability, so it doesn't do anything when it's not on, but if I press Q, you'll see little lights glowing around this little symbol here, so let's watch that. I'll press Q, let me pick my Hawkshot. I'll press Q right now. So if I press Q, it turns on Frost Shot. See the little glowing thingy orbiting around that? So now when I shoot, my arrows have like a frosty bit on them. It doesn't do any more damage. All it does was slow my opponent. So see this minion here? He is now slowed. See the little icy trail following him? So I'll do it again when we see some more minions. But for now, I think I'll show you what Hawkshot does. If you press E, if you look on the mini-map here, it's kind of hard to tell the range, but look down here and I'll highlight the ability, and I'll show you what it is. See how far the range is? It's a pretty big range, and as you increase the levels on Hawkshot, as you keep leveling it up, see I put 2 points in it because I'm now level 4. I've got 1 point here, 1 point here, 2 points here, and then no points for my R. But I will pick that as soon as I can. But right now I've got 2 points in my Hawkshot, and if I press E, this blue ring comes up on the minimap because that's the range. If you notice, that's the range of Hawkshot. And I don't have to target anybody with Frost Shot. Like Frost Shot, when I turn on the Q, I turn it on pressing Q, and then I have to shoot someone with it. So I have to click a bad guy, and then they get slowed. Like this guy, boom, and now he's slowed. And then I can slow him again, and I can keep slowing people. But if I press E and then I click anywhere, I'll just click over here, it sends out a little hawk, and then it pops, revealing the area in which it pops. So it's kind of a good idea to keep vision. If I suspected somebody might be over here, I would cast it. But notice Hawkshot has a 55-second cooldown. That's displayed right up here in the top right. If you notice when I highlight the ability, it says level 2, E, 55-second cooldown. And it also costs no mana. The mana cost is written there as well. I'll put another point in my Volley. That's this ability. The little arrow cone. It's called Volley. So using a combo for Ashe may be something like, let's see if I can land a combo on Rise. So I'm heading down towards this Rise who's farming in bottom lane, so let's see if I can get there. So if I can get there, I might open up with maybe my W to keep him slowed, and then start shooting at him, and if he decides to run away, I can Q him. So let me open up with my W. So I'll open up with W, and then I'll Q, and just start shooting at him. And if he keeps attacking me, I may be able to kill him if I can kite him this way, but I'll just keep shooting at him. And as soon as my volley comes off by 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and I'll be able to get this W, another Q, and just keep Qing him. Ghost and heal. Press my summoner spells, I'll dive the tower, and get the kill. First blood. So Ghost and Heal were not champion spells for Ashe, they were summoner spells. They're over here, they have really long cooldowns, but you can put Ghost and Heal on any champions that you want to. It does not just have to be Ashe. However, these 4 abilities, now I've got my ultimate, Frost Shot, Hawk Shot, Volley, and Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Those are all Ashe-specific abilities, and each champion you pick will have their own set of abilities. See the champions video, and I talk more about that. But, Enchanted Crystal Arrow is my ultimate, and I'll give you a see for what that looks like when I see Rise again. I'll shoot one at him and see if I can hit him. But, we just saw me roll my combo, which was pretty much W and Q. But right now, let's talk about Ashe's passive. It says Focus. If Ashe has not attacked for 3 seconds, she starts gaining 5 stacks of focus every second. At 100 stacks, Ashe's next attack will critically strike. Initial focus stacks are equal to Ashe's critical strike chance. So I think that means like if I buy an item, so if I go to all items, and then I go down to critical strike, and I buy something that gives me more critical strike, plus 8%, I think I get more stacks. No, I guess not. I'm not really sure how that passive works, but I should know it before I play Ashe. But I pretty much know the combo. And maybe somebody could leave me a comment and explain how that works. So let me buy Zeal as well, and I'll get back into lane. And there's Rise down here. Let's see if I can hit him with my ultimate. Enchanted Crystal Arrow flies across the map. It stuns an enemy, and it will splash damage any enemies that are near the first enemy, and it will slow the enemies that get splash damage. So I press R, and I can point this thing in any direction I want to. You can see the arrow. If I come here, it makes 1 solid arrow, but then it breaks into 2 arrows if I go farther out. So let me see if I can go land an arrow on Rise. I'm going to fire the arrow. 3, 2, 1, fire. There's the arrow. Boom, it lands. He gets the stun. Come in with W. Put on Q to slow him with every auto attack. He's getting slowed. He's getting slowed. I'm diving the tower. I'm going through the tower range. And we're going to W as soon as that comes off cooldown. Try to land another Q. I can't get the auto attack off. Trying to land the W. I get him with the W. Trying to land another auto attack. And he gets away. Gosh! I tried really hard though, guys. I really did. But that's kind of Ashe's combo. You want to initiate perhaps with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow sometimes. Sometimes it might be better to just save that spell for perhaps if you're trying to get away from bad guys and they're chasing you, you could just turn around and give them a Crystal Arrow, and that'll slow them down. So I think I'm going to split this into 2 videos, but check out the next video. I'll be going over Lee Sin and how his abilities differ from Ashe's. So see you in the next video. Definitely watch it. It's the second part of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.